tutorial page. This is the Mayer multiple. I didn't come up with the Mayer multiple, but I came up with how to properly visualize this, and we're going to do a look back into this pretty deep today at the request of one of our favorite guys in the Discord. His request, Mim. So we'll go through and look at this, but go look at the Mayer multiple, go look at the people that made this up, and then you can go check out the tools here and see how it actually works. The reason I say that is the Mayer multiple is really, really cool data, but no one really knew how to visualize it unless you were like really, really nerdy and like read it all out and planned all the math. Well, shocker, I did it so I could actually visualize it because I hated manually calculating it. Well, go read through all this. You can understand what it is, but long story short, this is the Mayer multiple. I'm not going to hide these because I don't want to lose the dates, but it's based on a 200 daily moving average, and as far as standard deviations away from that 200-day moving average, and it's had a track record on Bitcoin that's never been really missed for the most part. I'd say it's never missed a top, to be honest with you guys. Now, this tool will the key things about the Mayer multiple. It's called every top, but it doesn't give you an exact time of when a top is printing. What it will tell you pretty much as of all time with Bitcoin, not that it's going to do this every time in its entire life, but essentially every single bullish run, it has flagged it and said, hey, you're in a bull run that's coming to an end. It could be in 48 hours. It could be in 4 weeks. It could be in 2 months. But the thing is it flags when the bull trend is going absolutely bonkers, and typically a 4-year cycle. And it's really, really good for that. Because a lot of people get into the bull markets where everything's going parabolic, and the biggest thing they forget to do is they forget to take any type of profit. Then they round trip or they FOMO the tops. So this is the Mayer multiple. This is the Rainbow Trends version of it, how you can see it. And I project the standard deviations into, lo and behold, a rainbow, so you can actually see where these layers are. In general, the Mayer multiple math, the people who wrote it, they basically said as long as Bitcoin's below the 2.4 standard deviation, it's worth buying. The one thing I found is once it's touched the 2.0 standard deviation, it has marked end times saying, hey, you're printing the final top. Whether that's in 48 hours or we're going to double price in 2 months, it's just letting you know that you're at the absolute top. So let's take a look back in time. So here's our Bitcoin halvening. This is the current run we're looking at. These are the stock to flow window timeframes plus also some dime timeframes. It's looking like we need to finish this party by the end of the year. If we're looking Q4, 2026 is like right here, which gives us a target of, realistically, if we just barely tag the 2.0, you're talking at like $225,000 per Bitcoin by the end of the year. If it goes. It hasn't yet, but if it does. So let's take a look back real quick. This gets all messed up. I don't know why on the zooming, but this is the 2021 Bitcoin top. And as you can see, it broke through at 26K, ran from January all the way to April, so 3 months. And then it pulled out of the bands, and then that was it. That was the Bitcoin top of 65K. This is the run that happened after the 2017 pump, where we went from $3,000 up to $13,500. This was in a situation where the Mayer multiple said, hey, you're above the 2.0, buckle up, and we were only there for like a week or two, right? But it called, and again, you're at a top. 2017, we bumped this and kept bumping this, and we went all the way up to $20,000 in 2017, and then we bled through. And this is the window of kind of how I'm looking at timeframes in regards to halvenings. 2017 in particular was insanely parabolic. Pinks were printing all over the place, even on low time frames. And then when you go back to the even more volatile stuff, it went all the way to the top here. Mind you, Bitcoin was $200 at the time. but it's showing you what it can really do. So in general, all these bull runs, and I really consider like 2017 is like when we legit had Coinbase online, right? Binance was online and stuff. This stuff back here, I mean, this is Bitcoin back when it was 8 cents, right? So the volatility's gone down, but even on these bigger runs, when we're talking $1 trillion asset caps, we're still hitting 2.0 on the Mayer multiple, right? So it's what I'm going to use as the basis, especially to check my sentiment. Right now, we're not even printing pink candles. We are at all-time highs, but we're not really. All-time highs really like 125, but we're really looking for that 2.0. And $200,000 sounds like a lot, but really what it could be potentially is us just getting up to like 150 and then having a crazy week where it blips up and then comes back down. So anyway, that's the Mayer multiple. Mim, I hope that answers all your questions. Great questions. Thank you for bringing that up in the Rainbow Trends Discord. But I hope that makes sense. And if not, go watch the tutorial in the Git book. It's got a breakdown of everything, screenshots of the previous tops and bottoms. It's a really, really good tool. You could probably also throw some Pi cycle in there, your stock to flow. Keep a tab on Dime. Keep a tab on Josh Olswick's, and just watch their sentiment and then kind of look at your stuff. But in general, I'm going to be screaming at you guys if we get above 2.0. And I don't think we're there yet, but seasonality-wise, it's looking like we're setting up to where we could actually touch it. So